going to talk while I do because that's who I am, and big waves out there. So happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday. I am just fired up, crazy excited for tonight because we have two incredibly dynamic women joining us tonight. And these are two people that are out doing the do. So just so you know, what's the whole purpose of Wednesday Wisdom? Well, it's so that we can go capitalize on what's going on in the world and benefit and learn and grow and be better because somebody came on here and shared what they're doing. And so we've got one of my favorite things about Partner Co is that there's so many people that are willing to say, this is working for me, go copy it. This is working for me, you can do it too. This is working for me. And I think about my previous career, and I worked in corporate America. And if somebody helped me, and not, they weren't bad people, but if somebody helped me, that meant that my book of business shrunk. Okay. Anybody can relate to that where, if somebody raised their hand and said, I'll help you, I went, oh no, it's okay. Thank you so much. I need the paycheck. I don't want your help. Please let me be. But here, what's incredible is that we are better together, right? And so we absolutely help each other. So I've got a couple of announcements before we kick it over to our guests. So first of all, PXP, you guys know that it is going to be here before we know it. So if you don't have your platinum outfit, I don't have my platinum outfit, send me your ideas because I need some help, but get shopping. But more importantly, make sure that you have registered your ticket. And so if you bought individual tickets, you should have gotten an email directly, and make sure that you click on the little link and you go get it registered. If you bought out of somebody else's 10-pack, please make sure that you reach out to the person that you bought it from and say, hey, can I please register my ticket? Did you register my ticket? All of that. So just make sure that you are registered because we don't want anybody skipped, because we have now until the 30th to make sure that all of the rank advancements, all of that is all set up. So make sure that you get those tickets registered so that they can have your little lanyard and all that fun stuff that we're going to get at PXP. And if you've never been to a PXP before, well, get ready because this is going to be a phenomenal event. We're going to have a ton of fun, and we're going to have a great time, but we're going to learn so much. So can't wait to see all of you, squeeze all of you. It's going to be fantastic. So that's the first thing. The next thing is we have our 22 and 22 promo. And I'll tell you, all in that Saturday Zoom, people were like, it's 20 days, it's 21 days. Actually, it was 22 days, but corporate for some reason didn't quite stop it at the end of the month. So they're stopping it on the 30th instead of the 31st. That's okay. They're in charge, but we've got 22 days, or we had 22 days. We've got 14 days left to go grow our teams. And the ladies that we have on tonight have taken advantage of this like gangbusters. I don't even know another way to put it, but it's absolutely incredible what they're doing. So I'm going to share my screen really quickly so that you guys can see the promo. So let me see if I can grab it. This is the promo that we have right now. So we have a free enrollment period where anybody that gets started from now until the 30th of this month is going to get our media kit for free. Now, they say it's $150 value. I'm going to say it's so much more because this allows you to get a discount on all of our products. So this is really a big deal. Obviously, it allows you to earn an income, and we can't earn an income, nor can we get our full discount without this. So this is something that when we reach out to our customers, we can show them that we've got something that is invaluable and we want them to be able to take advantage of it. So we've got about 30 more days of this, or sorry, that was an absolute lie. I didn't mean to lie to you. I was just mistaken. We have about 14 more days for this. So just make sure that you are capitalizing on that. And our ladies that we have on here are going to go ahead and share with us how we can capitalize on that. And then the next thing that I wanted you guys make sure that you guys have all seen is the promotion that Coach is running for all of us. Have you seen that yet? Like, you can go ahead and put in the chats if you saw the promo that we're running, or he's running, that is allowing all of us to not only earn that free enrollment, but also be able to access an incredible condo and be able to stay in Orlando for a full 7 days in a beautiful location. And the way that we do that is we go ahead and fill out a little spreadsheet when you, I see you, Coach. Give me just 1 second. I can't right this second, but I'm going to grab you. But when you enroll your brand partners, when you get people started, you can go ahead and enter in to a Google spreadsheet, and you're going to get, he changed the requirements. He made them actually even better for you, where if you enroll one brand partner with 200 PV, so a 4-pack or a combo, whatever you want, but 4-pack of drops, you're going to get 1 ticket. If you enroll a 10-pack, well, then guess what? You're going to get 3 tickets. And if you enroll them on a 30-pack, you're going to get 9 tickets. So that is incredible. You're going to have lots and lots of entries into this promotion. And I'm going to share my screen real quick so you guys can see this Google Doc. And I'm going to ask you to please be so careful when you go on here, because we've had some excitement in here. I actually came in earlier today and it was completely blank. Everything was gone. Now, thankfully, I was able to restore it, but somebody by accident went in and deleted everything. So please be very, very careful. And also, as you can see, there's some blanks in here where there's an ID, there's a phone number, but there's no name because it looks like maybe somebody accidentally deleted. So if you should be on here, go check and make sure that you're still here. And if not, go ahead and add it again. But look at this. Look at all of the people that are enrolling, and they're growing and they're taking advantage of this promotion. I got to tell you, my 2 guests, I don't even see them on here. The spreadsheet would be huge. And once they go and start filling theirs in, it's going to be crazy. But in order to be on here, a 4-pack, a 10-pack, or a 30-pack, you'll just type in your information. So you're going to click on the first empty cell. You'll click all the information across. Please don't delete anybody else's data. And then you're going to choose, okay, I got a 10-pack, or, well, looks like people modified this as well, but you could pick a 4-pack or a 10-pack or a 30-pack, whatever you want, grab it, and then the date that you enrolled that customer. So go ahead and fill those in as you can, and I can revert. I'm copying it. I've got duplicates all over the place, but please try not to erase other people's stuff because we don't want to do that. We want to make sure that everybody gets to benefit. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk to you before I bring on our beautiful speakers is we are doing a health and wealth hustle, right? So that's kind of what we've been talking about. And the health side is being brought to us by Dr. Crystal. So I'm going to share her slide real quick if I can grab it. Okay. So she is doing another subscription product of the week Zoom tomorrow. So this is going to be at 1 p.m. Central Time, and she's going to be talking about the optimals. And we've all kind of heard Dr. Strand give us this really high level where he goes into all the details. And sometimes for some of us, that can be a little overwhelming. So what I love about Dr. Crystal is she really breaks it down and says, why do I want this product? What is it going to do to me? And how do I use it? Right? So she makes it very simple. They're usually about 10, 15 minutes long, and she's going to give you the details about this subscription product of the week. So you can find it on her Zoom ID. So take a screenshot. This will be posted all over social media. And then the recordings are always to be found on her YouTube channel. So Dr. Crystal Vance Biz on YouTube. So you can search for her and grab that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that share. And then I'm going to highlight, if I can, my speakers for the night. So I got to find y'all. So bear with me. I'm going to add a spotlight right here. So we have Miss Cynthia Bolden. And then I've got Julie Park. Where are you, gal? Okay, here we go. I think you might be moving perhaps to your iPad. Were you trying to move to your iPad, or was that somebody else? Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to grab Coach. So I'm going to grab all you on here. And Coach, I see that you're unmuted, so you might be trying to say something.
Absolutely, I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted. So I got to say this. I was on the Canada Wednesday night call. That's why I was a little late. So I'm so sorry, guys. I hope that everybody, obviously all 167 people that's on this call tonight, I'm hoping you're spending time with your team, meaning whether it's your upline, your your cross line. Like if you want this, get with somebody. Like get this on you. Nancy Kitson from Pittsburgh called me today and she said, I have enrolled 5 new brand partners, one in Canada, one in Australia. Like this promotion this month, you've never been more prepared if you've been plugged in to the system of growth, to what we're doing. You've never been more prepared to attack this promotion. Now, September the 1st, we're going to give away 7 days of free stay at PXP, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, very nice unit. I think it's about a $3,000 stay. And I can't wait for somebody to win that. But what I'm more excited about is the army that you're putting together. And I've never been able to look at somebody and go, hey, let's go recruit 22 people in 22 days. But because over the last year, you have put so many customers into your pipeline where you've got their names, you got their addresses, you got their email addresses, like their phone numbers. Like now you have never been more prepared in the way you reach out to people. We've got text, so they're inside of boards. If you go to text scripts, you go down, you'll see 22 and 22 that will give you great text scripts. We're going to hear from Julie Park tonight. She's enrolled, I don't know. It's well over 10 people since Saturday. It's probably more than that now. But these text scripts, when you go to 22 and 22, and you click on it, there is a lot. You'll see JP, that stands for Julie Parks. There's some text scripts she's using. There's other text scripts on here, like find your winning strategy. But at the end of the day, be intentional. We want your name on this Google Doc. We want you participating in this. This is the setup for you that we're going to hear so many stories coming out of this in 2025 that says, hey, they ran a promotion and we did this 22 and 22, and now I'm making $10,000 a month and I really contributed to that promotion. You're going to hear stories like that. Get all you can get of this month because it's going to set you up. So, Andrea, I'll turn it back to you. I'm so excited to hear from Julie and Cynthia Bolden. Cynthia called me today and she said, listen, I think it was up to 13 or 14 new brand partners today since Saturday has hit her business, but she's intentional about it. So I got to ask you a question before I get off.
Mhm.
What's your attitude this month? Is your attitude like that's just another one of those promotions? Well, whatever. Or is your attitude like I'm about to go intentionally attack this thing? The people that's in the right headspace and got the right attitude will be the people that will absolutely create growth beyond their wild imagination going in out of this promotion. And that's what we want for everybody. So, Andrea, I'll turn it to you.
Well, I absolutely love this, coach. And I'll tell you, the promotion is incredible. The ability for people to get started for free, that's something that we've never had as well. And now we can absolutely offer that to our customers, to people that want to get started. And I think back once upon a time, and yes, I'm sorry, I'll add myself. Sorry. Once upon a time, we were in a different business. And I had to look for excuses. You guys might remember this, where we would look for excuses on why we could call people. And I called for some crazy excuses on following people up. Like once upon a time, we went from glass bottles to a plastic bottle. And literally, I called hundreds of people. Oh my gosh, you won't believe we're now more environmentally responsible and the shipping rates are lower. And it was like, why would a customer even care? I didn't care. It was something exciting. And so here we're able to call people with a gift. We're able to text people with a gift, and it can be a game changer. And I'll tell you, this has been really fun today because I invited these ladies on. And when we started, it was like 9 brand partners and 13 brand partners. And then 10 and 14 and like all day until right before I got a call at like 57. And Cynthia's like, I'm now at 13. And Julie texts me and she's like, now I'm at 17. And like, it's nonstop. And I don't know about you guys, But if that was my business, I'd be doing a cartwheel in my kitchen. Like that is a game changer. But guess what? Because of what they're about to share with us tonight, we can all go do the same exact thing. And so what I asked them to share with us, and Julie, I don't know if you want to try to get inside. You do whatever you want. Okay, you do.
And Andrea,
Just be
I want to
careful.
set it too. I want to set the stage because you don't get on here 178 people on a Wednesday night and like we got to get you focused for this call. And you can sit there and compare where you're at today with what you've done with the promotion, or you can learn from two that are setting the woods on fire. The choice is yours. It's all about attitude. It's all about attitude. And I know I'm speaking to somebody because I've been there before. I've been there where my mind wasn't right. My attitude wasn't right. And then I've been there where it was. And so I encourage you to take it in tonight, to listen, to take notes, not to compare, but to say, is there something I can use that they're using to win in this game? That's why this call was put up here tonight, right? You want to learn from people that are getting it done, and they're getting it done. So, Andrea, I'll turn it back to you.
Well, yes, thank you. And we've all been there when somebody does something really great. And what do we say to them? We say, good for you, right? Like we're trying to be enthusiastic, like we mean it in our heart, but it's having a hard time transferring out because we're thinking, oh, I wish it was for me. And that's why we're here tonight, because these beautiful humans, and I've had the privilege of working with Cynthia for, gosh, I don't even know how long, but we have some great photos together. We've done some amazing things together. So I know her better. I'm getting to know Julie and absolutely love her spirit as well. And we have the ability that we can capitalize on what they're willing to share. So I'm going to add this real quick and what I asked of them is if they were training their team tonight, if they got on here and every single person did what they said and it would, explode their business, what would you tell us to do? If I worked for you, what would you tell me to do so that I can follow in their footsteps? So that's their assignment tonight. But guess what? Every script that they're about to share with us, guess where it is? It's on boards. So Cynthia's end with a CB and Julie's end with a JP. They're all added. We've got some generic ones without any letters because we just tried stuff and, we're just trying. And if you have something that's rocking for you, let us know. We're going to add it in because we're all working, we all ships rise, right, with the tide. So Cynthia, I'm going to kick it off with you. And Coach, you're making hands, so I don't know if that means you want to say something. But Cynthia, I'm going to kick it off with you. And if you wouldn't mind, if I could copy you, what would I be doing tonight?
Well, first of all, hello, everyone, and thank you so much for having me on the call tonight. If you had to copy me, I just say have fun. One of the things that really got me going was it was like 22 and 22. Like, I like the sound of that. It was like my thought process was go get 22 people, plug them in of what you've already been doing. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we had to get a new script. Okay. So my thinking is this. So you come in, you getting product. I have not mentioned one time for me. Now, this just worked for me. I have not mentioned one time that I was saving them on a membership fee. I never even talked about it. They don't know anyway. But what I did say is that I just happen to use what a 4-pack would be or a 10-pack would be as far as cost. And I always say, this is the deal you have been waiting for. What deal, Cynthia? What deal? Oh, let me tell you. And then I have a handy dandy calculator right here. You hear it? Handy dandy. And what I do with this calculator, now I do this for fun. Some people's sales tax is 7%. Some people's sales tax is 9.5 and up and up. But the reason I give them that total, when they hear that 371, when you're in a shopping arena or people thinking and they're calculating their money, I take great pleasure of adding it up as close as I can get it. I might be off 1 penny, but it really helps them. They kind of like, hey, here's my credit card. You mean 4 boxes coming to me? Or you mean 10 boxes are coming to me for this price? And the reason they're excited, because they have already been on the product. They already was getting results. They wanted more, but they had to work it out in their brain. If I know I need 3 more months. So that's 150, 150, 150. So I'm kind of like, let's help people do the math. It's the best math I've ever seen. So that's what's working. And that's what I would tell people. Meet people where they are and help them make an informed decision by simply saying, hey, let's do this together. And I add that on the end. I have mine. Do you have yours? Let's do it together.
Okay,
And
I absolutely
say
love
this.
that. Yes, yes.
I got to say this really quick. Nugget right here for everybody. Do you hear her attitude? Like she's calling people going, this is the deal you've been waiting for. This is the deal you've been waiting for. Like, it's the attitude, it's not, it's the assumptive of these people want to do this with us. I've just got to give them the right attitude. You're going to hear from Julie Park in a minute. I say this all the time. Julie and Cynthia is the same people. They could take a stranger on the street that's going right and persuade them to go left. Like, they don't even know Julie and Cynthia, but it's the attitude. It's the it's the energy. It's contagious. And so I encourage you to check yourself and go, hey, what's my attitude? What's my energy level? Is it that? This is the deal you've been waiting for. So thanks, Cynthia, for that.
And I'm going to add, let's just say that maybe you're not the most energetic human, right? So like you normally call people and you talk about like this, right? Like you don't bring the Cynthia Bolden energy. If that's your normal, I'm going to give you a tip because I can be a little bit, you guys might not be able to tell, I can be a little bit more down here. So I'll tell you, run around. Like a lunatic. I will literally get up and I will move my body to get myself more excited. I will put on those like we can hear you, coach. We can hear your boots scooting, all of that, right? So like that boot scooting music, put it on, get yourself energetic. Yeah, you got it, Dapo. Smile when you're on the phone. I was just talking to a gal right before this. She's starting with a 4-pack, so I'm doing a dance, but I literally was lapping my pool and acting like a crazy person because I knew that I needed to bring that energy because they are going to get excited based on our excitement. So thank you so much for that, Cynthia. I love your enthusiasm. And you could talk anybody to go left when they really wanted to go right. So I appreciate that about you. So thank you so much for sharing that tonight. And guys, go check out their scripts. They're on boards. They're waiting for you. And Julie, I know you're in the car and I apologize. So please tell us your wisdom. What would you tell your team right now so that they can go duplicate what you've created?
So, okay, so first of all, yes, I was so excited about this because I didn't know until right before, and that little leak actually it was fun because I got to give a little precursor, to that. But guys, couldn't you have planned it when I'm not traveling?
How rude.
How rude, so here we are. I'm traveling. I just get to Cincinnati, and then this breaks open, and I'm just so excited about it. And so I first did a live on Facebook just to show my excitement and just tell people, hey, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I've never seen this happen, whatever. And that actually generated a lot of interest. And then I just kind of went for the low hanging fruit because I was busy. I was really busy doing drop talks and stuff. So the low hanging fruit, the people who were already, contacting me and just giving them the information, use your SOG, just use it. It's the same thing. I don't really have to change that for that. Now, Andrea, last week, when I think it was the Wednesday Wisdom, you said go into your and compile your list, and I'm like, okay, what are they up to, So I kind of made a mental checklist of where am I going to check for that, because I've got Facebook, Messenger, and texts and all this stuff. And one of the areas that I thought, okay, this is an instant list is my pirate ship. Pirate ship, you guys, because you had to send them their first box through Pirate Ship. So you have an instant list. So you go in there, check it, and then you can see who can you convert using Pirate Ship. It is a no-brainer, right? And then I went in and I did all my texts and stuff. So I'm telling my group, I have a little group where it's the builders. And so I'm in there live every day, just giving them these little tips that come off the top of my head, and they have to see me at weird angles in the car and everything. My excitement. But that is one of the ways. It's so easy. Yeah, like Venmo list. Somebody just put that. That's brilliant, right? So use those lists just to look back. And then, of course, I use the scripts, just put them out there. I don't have much time right now. And so every time I have a chance, if there's a little pocket of time, I am using the scripts. I've reached, I think last count was about 200 people in the last few days, 200 people just using my scripts. As soon as I stop the car, I'm like, boom, 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 right? So using the pockets of time and using the scripts, they're so easy. And let me see. Oh, another one, use audio. This is what Tammy taught me. Tammy Melchizedek. Okay, every morning. Good morning. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I make this little recording, and then I'm sending it out to people so they can hear my voice, because I know that they can connect with me that way. Sometimes I feel like if I get a text, it's, I'm like, what's their tone? And so they can't mistake it when they hear my beautiful, ringing, happy voice. And I'm so excited about this. And I'm making, so anyway. I'm a little enthusiastic about this, and but you know what, you can record that and you can use the same recording to multiple people. So you can also just leave that in your boards and just boom, 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 just send it along. So it's super easy. I feel like this is what happened was it just motivated me to just put it into turbo, because 22 and 22, yes, you're right, Cynthia, it has such a ring to it. And I love a good challenge. And I was like, I'm going to do 22 by Wednesday. So I almost made it, you guys. I'm at 17. Who knows when I get off? I might have 22. You just never know. I'm sure you guys will all find out if I do. Okay.
The night is young. I mean, I know it's
night is young.
9:30 your time, but you got this, girl.
But I'll say
So,
this,
yes.
one of the things you heard from Julie is she sent it to 200 people. She's recruited 17. She don't let the non-responders slow her up. Like, she's not slowing up. So how many of you or me or any of us, if we were being honest, do we get discouraged when we don't get a response because we're slowly getting it out there? And so if we're only reaching out to 2 people this week, well, guess what? We need at least one of them to respond back, or we're going to be depressed. But if we were to get it to the masses, she said she's 200, and she's been doing drop talks every night while she's been in West Virginia and all over. So my point to you is, you have those Venmo lists, those PayPal lists, those Pirate Ship lists of your customers. Get a text script and go to work, go to town.
Yep.
And I love what Tammy teaches, and she teaches this to all of her team, is the audio. You heard Julie talk about it, like make an audio that can be duplicated. Meaning I make an audio that doesn't say, hey, Tammy, or hey, Julie. It's very personable, but it's generic. That way she can put that audio in her boards, and she can just copy and paste that audio to so many people. And she uses that as a follow-up technique to her customers. So it's so many great nuggets there. Listen, this whole thing is about intentionally building. Like, are you intentional in the way you build? Or if somebody asks you for something, do you have to fiddle around to find it? Like, oh my gosh, where's it at? Well, I don't know. Take the time to get intentional with where your stuff is. So it's kind of like an encyclopedia back in the day. You reach over, you grab it when they say the M's, and you're able to hand it to somebody. Like, you've got it all in one place where you know where it's at intentionally.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
yeah,
I have one more
great,
tip.
so many great nuggets, Julie, there.
Yes, and I just want to have one more. I want to say one more thing is that reach out to your downline too, and make sure that they know about the promotion. I can't tell you how there are several people who didn't know, so make sure you're spending the time to do that because they might not know, and then they're super excited, and it just blows up your business. So that's it.
Well, I absolutely love that. Reach out to your downline. I'm putting it in the comments, and I can't do two things at once. Out to your down line, because I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I wonder if so-and-so even knows about it, right? We all have those so-and-sos that maybe they're not quite as plugged in, but wouldn't this get them excited? And I do think that key right there was that 200, because we could be sitting here going, man, I want their results. I wish I had the whatever, right? I wish I had the influence that Cynthia had. I wish I had the personality that Julie had. I wish I had the results that they have. I wish. You know what we need to wish? I wish that I sat my butt in my chair and picked up this and sent out 200 messages, right? So we all have the ability to take the action. We can't guarantee the results, but we can put ourselves in charge of our actions. So go block out the time. And I'm talking to the choir right here, but go block out the time in your calendar and say, okay, the next 30 minutes, I'm putting my phone on do not disturb. So if they respond to me, I'm not going to see it at least for 30 minutes. And go pound those text messages. Open up your pirate ship, open up your Venmo, open up your Messenger, and go reach out to your customers because they don't know. They don't know about this. And we have the ability to bless them with an extra 30 bucks. There's been times in my life that would have been an absolute game changer for me. And who doesn't love a bargain? So here we have the ability to share that with all of our people.
Andrea, and don't be afraid to try. Go follow Cynthia Bolden on Facebook. Go follow Julie on Facebook. Follow them both on Instagram. Here's the thing. Somebody today, I saw it where they had their cell phone in Europe. They had their cell phone and they took a picture and they said, I'm doing so many amazing things with this right here. It was just a picture of them holding their cell like this, and it was like an emoji with the money tongue hanging out. I don't know what to call it. But anyway, my point being is they created something that created interest in who does not want to make money from their phone? Now, I want you to put in the comments, in the chats, a 1 if you have made money using the system of growth. I don't care if it was $1. If you've made, look at the comments right here. If you've made money using the SOG, put a 1 in the comments. We've got 185 people on here. I would be hard pressed to believe there's not one person that's not on here that's using the system of growth that you hadn't made $1 or more. So you have a tool in this phone right here that can pay you wherever you're at in the world, at any kid's ball game. Tammy Motby has 140 grandkids. I'm kidding. She has a lot though. And she's taking them all over the place and they're constantly having ice cream and she's doing events and she's doing birthday parties. And guess what? From this cell phone, she makes money every day. Share that with people. Get the word out. And what I like about Cynthia and Julie, and the reason we highlighted them tonight, they're not scared to try. Now, if you were to ask Julie, have you ever tried something on social media and it didn't work? She'd be like, all the time. But she doesn't get concentrated or caught up in the times it doesn't work. You hear her energy level as if she was winning the Super Bowl every day. Cynthia, same way. Cynthia calls me every morning and she's like, good morning, Brent Palmer. I mean, I'm like, and she wants that back. And I'll be in a hotel and I'm like, these people think I'm crazy. But now I go with it because it's all about attitude, charisma, and belief. What are we doing with this? And these two ladies are prime examples. So go follow them, go see, go learn, not to compare, but to apply. Great job, ladies. That's unbelievable.
Well, Thank you so much. And Coach, always appreciate your wisdom. And ladies, man, am I inspired. So I'm locking myself in a closet tomorrow. My goal is going to be to send out at least 200 messages, and we'll see. We'll see what happens at the Rosser household. But I appreciate you. I'm going to be using both of your scripts, and we're going to rock it. We're going to see, how that goes. But guys, I hope you're doing the same thing. I hope that you all are inspired and realize that, hey, sometimes we got to be a little bit brave, right? Sorry, I was reading the question, but sometimes we've got to try something that we've never tried before and to get something that we've never had before. So the scripts are all on boards in the 22 and 22 folder. So if you go to boards,
there's a lot of
Okay.
boards going around. So if it's not in your board, what's the easiest way, Andrea? Can we put it on Partner Co Nation and they can add it to
I'll
their
put a link to the
Okay.
board on Partner Co Nation because there's a lot of scripts. So I can't quite paste all of them, but I'll go ahead and post that in Partner Co Nation. And I'm sure that it's on the majority of boards because we copy each other. That's what we do to make sure that everybody's got all the details. So it's in the 22 and 22 section under scripts. And there are probably 10 scripts in there that are working. Everything in there has been tried, proven. There we go. Everything in there works. Everything in there has had people have success with them. So go pick the one that fits you the most and go rock it. And I'm going to say, I think the number one thing that I've learned tonight is bring the energy. People want to go where it's fun. People want to go where it feels good. And I'll tell you, I want to hang out with these ladies all night because this was fun and it felt good and I had a good time. And guess what? Our people are going to want to be around that too.
Andrea, can I say one more thing on that? And then
Yeah.
I just wanted to add, with the energy, your energy comes from your belief. So one thing that could help get all of these names, go find a story that motivates the heck out of you. Find that story that person, because you showed up, their lab report was better, their wallet was better, their bank account is better. Get that one story, and I'm telling you, if you get it, then pull on that hard string, oh, you'll get it done. I mean, because you remember your why and what motivates you, because if you never showed up, that couldn't have happened to that person. Now all we looking for 22 more people to do it. 22 more people to share with, but that just helps me. And every day I'm getting up, I'm already thinking when we hang up, I'm gonna get on a call, on some more calls, and just keep rocking it because I'm excited. I'm excited because of Julie, Coach Andrea, and all of you. It's too motivating to go to bed on. I want to finish mine tonight.
And here's the thing, Cynthia, and I want to leave with this right here. And first of all, give the ladies some love in the chats. Like they're taking time out of their night. But Julie sent me this the other day. I want you to think about what Cynthia just said. Julie took the time. Again, it's intention. It's leading with intention. She took the time, and you can't see this. I'll put it in Partner Co Nation. Julie, maybe we can put it in Partner Co Nation.
Yeah.
But she took the time to make a little Canva, a little slideshow of her people. Of just like what I mean by that is like she's got stories. In 4 months, they did this. In this amount of time, they did this. Again, going back to if we all get passionate about making a difference in someone else's life, like Andrea Rosser has made a difference, like she's had people she's brought in here as a customer that's had an effect on the product, and her being able to intentionally put this into something like this lets her know that what she's out there doing is making an impact in the world, right? Imagine building one of these as you start getting people that's making $500 a week, $2,000 a month, $10,000 a month, and you're building a portfolio not only in their health but in their finances. Going, they're winning because I shared this with them, and it gives you that belief. Even if it's one person you've affected, you're changing the game in the world for us, one person at a time. So it's not always about winning the Super Bowl. It's not always about making $1 million tomorrow. It's about affecting humans one person at a time with intention. And I want to leave you with this tonight because I want you to ask yourself this, like, are you intentionally leading your team? Whether it's one person or 3 people or 10 or 10,000, it doesn't matter. Julie's listening tonight. Cynthia's listening tonight. Andrea, myself, like I'm asking myself this question. Am I setting clear goals with my team? Like, am I working with my team, my organization to set clear goals? This one was a win for me because on Saturday we launched a clear goal for the month of August with a reward at the end of it
Mhm.
for people to run at. Are you doing that with your individual teams? Are you empowering your teams? What I mean by that, are you giving them tools to succeed? Maybe it's a video. Don't say Tammy didn't make the video. Say I haven't yet and I need to. Like move roadblocks for your team and create the tools they need to succeed and to know where it's at. Create the training. Have you done a Super Saturday for your team? Have you got your team on a Zoom to train them, to share with them the promotion? Are you supporting your team? That's intentional leadership. Are you recognizing your team? We can't recognize our people enough. Like, are you sending them text messages? Are you sending them cards? Are you calling them and saying, oh my gosh, great job. It was, because those things are things you'll never forget. I'll never forget some of the ranks Cynthia Bolden has broke in this company and me being able to be a part of it. I'll never forget being in Colorado Springs as Julie hit senior officer. And then she was like, I'm going to do president before this weekend's out. And I being there, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget Andrea Rosser recently hitting the rank of president and just knowing, right? Knowing how she felt be able to be a part of that. Like, and so many of you, like, it's so fun to get caught up in your team and recognize them, love them, love them, love them. We can't love them enough. And then lead by example. Are you showing the work ethic by doing drop talks, Super Saturdays, like 2 posts a day? Like, are you leading the charge where your team's looking at it and going, that's my leader right there. My leader is right there leading the way. That is leading with intention to the team. No matter if you've got 1 person on your team or 10,000 people on your team. It all starts with us each and every day. So, Andrea, I just wanted to share that because these 2 ladies, I should say these 3 ladies, Andrea Rosser, Julie, Cynthia, they lead with their heart. They lead with intention. They lead by putting on these calls every week. And you know what? We need more. We can never have enough leaders in this company. We need more grabbing the torch, stepping up, saying, I can do that. I have the skill to do that. I've watched Ellie. I see Ellie on here. I've watched her grow so much in this company. I'm so proud of her. Like, and I could go around the room. I mean, I see Olivia Sykes. Every time I'm on a call, Olivia's there. Olivia's growing. Olivia's going to get this. That's what we want for each and every one of you. And if we sound passionate or fired up at 9 o'clock Central on a Wednesday, we are. Because, guys, we're making an impact on people's lives. I was sitting with a doctor today at a 201 at his office. And all these patients. And we were down in his office. We were down in his break room. And he said, you know why I want to do what you're doing? Because you're having fun impacting lives. He said, I'm on your Zooms. I see what's happening. I see what's going on. And you're having fun, my friend. And I want to wake up every day of my life. And I want that fun back in my life. He's probably on this call tonight. And I'm like, yes, that's what we all want. We're doing it. You guys are helping us do it. You're crushing this month by the customers you're reaching and putting an effect in their life positively. And then turning around and being able to show them, hey, there's an opportunity here that you can create a lot here with this company that nobody knows our name. And if it weren't for you, this company is not needed. It's because of you this company's needed. So thank you for your partnership. Andrea, thank you for putting this on weekly. And Julie and Cynthia, I know y'all are busy, but it's you stepping up going, I'll take the time to do the call. I'll get in my car and share a few words of wisdom. It's the heart for caring for people you embrace. You're the people we're looking for. So thank you for being here tonight.
Well, thank you, Coach.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, ladies. And thank you for all of you for tuning in. Go grab these tools, put them in your toolbox, and go win with them, because these ladies are incredible. They shared incredible keys with us.
Thank you
Sorry,
for
my
having
computer
us.
thinks I'm talking to it. And we love you guys. Thank you for spending your Wednesday evening with us. And we can't wait to see all of you fill in that Google Doc. So many people, just go get your tickets, because we want to give away this incredible gift that Coach got. I'm going to help him give it away, but I didn't get it. He did it. So thank you, Coach, for your generosity. And guys, I can't wait for everybody to benefit. So thank you all for being here tonight. Hope you have a beautiful Wednesday. Thank you, ladies. Love you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
guys.
Good night.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Everyone, great
Julie.
call.
Thank you,
Thank
Julie.
you. Love
Tremendous.
you.
Thank you, Coach.
Love
Thank
it.
you, Andrea.
Thank you.
Bye.
Andrea. Thank you,
Thank
Julie.
Love you guys.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, guys. Have a great
Night.
night.
Thank you for our
Thank
community.
you. Thank you. Love you guys. Have a beautiful evening. We'll see you back in the morning.
Bye-bye.
Y'all.
Bye, guys. Thank
See you guys.
you.